Hey, I'm Jen,
I'm Ivy.
and we're going to talk to you today about Dulcinea. So starting today with this video, we're going to talk to you about yarns that we feature each month in the samples that we send to you when you order from us. So in each one of your orders, you will get a Swatch Me card, and we try and make it so that once a month or every month we feature a different one of our yarns. And what these are for you to try something maybe that you've never tried from us before. They are also for you to swatch with if you swatch. So some people hate swatching, but it's very useful. So this is Dulcinea on a size 1 needle. I believe I have knitted a postage stamp. So, but this is the size, and you can take it for a little test knit. So a little bit of yarn, 10 yards, it will make you a swatch.
Big enough to measure an inch.
Yeah. And so we do them in lots of random colors. We don't do them by color, we do them by base. And if you receive a package from us and we send you a sample of 3-ply, we try and include something that you may not have ordered, so you can try it. But if there's a specific sample that you want, you can contact us via email and say, hey, I'd really like to try tart or
yearning or
anything.
katahdin.
Yeah, but we don't do it by color. So you can't say I'd like to try rainforest tart or sugar yowza.
Right, we make them out of skeins that may be short or have multiple knots in them that we don't want to send to you. Or if they get all tangled up and we can't save it without chopping it into 10-yard bits, that's what we use.
And the color will be down here. This is a wild iris, and that's not the color. That means this can't be repeated. Sometimes we'll send you one like this one that has Cuspe, and you may fall in love with Cuspe, and you can then look that name up on the website and take a look at it on different bases. But so anyway, this is what we're doing. This month, our featured yarn
sample of the month is Dulcinea.
So Dulcinea is a lace weight yarn. It is made of the same fibers as Kunlun, but this is a heavy lace weight.
It's made of 70% merino wool, 15% cashmere, and 15% cultivated silk. So it takes color really nicely and true to what they are.
What's the put up?
We have 800-yard skeins and we have 1,200-yard skeins. This one's a 1,200 yard, and this one is 800 yards.
Yeah. So we do them in solid colors and we do them in colorways. What's that one?
Oh, this one is Exuberance. It's a really pretty speckled skein.
This one is an old favorite. This is Zombie Prom. So, and like I said, this swatch is on a size 1. You can see how fine it is. It is very refined. Really nice twist. Really beautiful. Oh, sorry.
You're not in frame.
I'm not in the picture. It's really refined. It's very regular, and it's great for beads.
Yes, it is. Are we ready to show our beads?
Yeah, show beads.
What's the name of this pattern?
This is Chardon by Susanna IC, and I'm going to hold this up so you can kind of see the lace better.
We get closer.
Yeah, and it has beads, beautiful beads, and the silk and the merino make it strong, and the cashmere gives it a little bit of halo, so it makes really delicious lace knitting.
It's very drapey. It's beautiful in lace.
Yeah, and the this project is 1 skein.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're all 1 skein, aren't they?
This is an 800-yard skein. I can't show the
We
whole
can-
thing all at once, but
But it
here
is
it's
beautiful.
this big-ish.
This is Chardon, by Susanna IC. And then behind us we have Whiteout. Whiteout is by Melanie Berg, and it is white peppercorn and old gold. And then what's the one on your side?
The one over here is called the Vineyard Shawl by Lana Joyce. This color is called Dried Lavender. And I am not sure if that's an 800 yard or a 1200 yard.
I'm not sure, but you guys can look it up.
Or, it's in our project gallery on our website.
Yeah, and Veronica could put graphics up, I'm sure. And
right.
Speaking of Veronica, yes, we're going to toss it over to her because she has knit 2 Boo knits. I think they were both mystery knit-alongs. She has knit Lestrange and Morningstar, and she's going to talk to you about those.
Thanks, guys. Hey, I'm Veronica, and you may have met me at a show. I really do enjoy knitting these kinds of lace shawls with beads, and I think Dulcinea is a great choice for these because it is such a refined finish, but it's still soft from the cashmere, and it's got a little bit of shine from the silk. And also what's great about using Dulcinea for a beaded project is that the silk gives the yarn some strength, which is really nice when you're adding hundreds of beads, which potentially add a lot of weight to the shawl. So what you see here with me today is my Lestrange and my Morningstar, both of which are designed by Boo Knits, and both of these projects took 1 skein of Dulcinea. Lestrange here was a project from our book club, and the colorway here is called Bloodstone, and it does have beads. It has some black beads added onto it, so it's got kind of a open basic pattern here, and then gets a little more complex as you go, and has a little picot bind off. And then the shawl I'm wearing is called Morningstar, which was one of her mystery knit-alongs, and this colorway is called Frozen, and I added a lot of beads to this project. What's really cool about this shawl in the mystery was that the pattern kind of developed complexity. So we started with some very basic diamonds, and they got more and more lacy as the project went on. And then as you can see, the beads really add a lot to this project. The camera kind of hates them, but they add a lot of shine and a lot of drape and a lot of weight. And I did add beads to my picot bind off just to give it a little more oomph. So yeah, my next project is probably going to be Saudade by Susanna IC, which she did as a mystery knit-along in 3 of our yarns, which is really cool. But I have some Dulcinea in a nice teal color called Sea Teal, and some opalescent white beads that I'm planning to use for that project. I haven't had a lot of chance to wear these in the past year or so, but I'm looking forward to being able to show these projects off. So I'll turn it back over to Jen and Ivy to wrap up. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Veronica.
So we're going to try and get together with you each time we have a new sample and tell you about it and show you some of the samples that we have. Just to remind you, you can contact us about our samples, or if you like the one that you get in your package, you can contact us about the yarn maybe in a different color. We love Dulcinea. It is refined and it is gorgeous in colors. So we hope you'll try it out soon, and you can get in touch with us on Instagram and Facebook and Ravelry and through our website at info@MissBabs. So we'll see you next time with some more pretty yarn.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.